We moved from the southeast of England to Herefordshire about 10 years ago now. This decision totally changed our mindset. My husband retrained as a nurse, and I continued to work as a nurse whilst he was a student, and our children were young. Our children were just 3 and 1 at the time, and we enjoyed opting for a more back to basics lifestyle. We started off by going on holiday to the Forest of Dean. We just looked at a few areas and thought it looked nice, and we stayed in a cabin in the woods, and we just sort of fell in love with the area. So we ended up moving a bit further from the Forest of Dean into a village in Herefordshire. It's very peaceful. The kids sometimes say they would rather be living somewhere noisier so they can see their friends more easily, but I think they realise it wouldn't be as peaceful. We've spent a lot of our holidays in the early years taking them camping. We're luckily living here. You have access to South Wales and lots of lovely places to go camping. We've created lots of lovely memories, going on walks, cooking, going to the beach, lots of just simple things that they really enjoyed. Last year we decided to take them abroad, so we decided to drive back to Kent and get the ferry across from Dover to Calais, and we drove through to Holland to go to Centre Parks. Centre Parks was significantly cheaper than this country in England, and yes, they had a fantastic time. We have pushed against going on an aeroplane just because of our views on sustainability and our values, but this year we've kind of thought maybe we'll just let them have the opportunity to go. So we have booked to go to Europe this year with them. Hopefully that works out okay, but we're just going to try and talk through with them and try and get them to be mindful about making the decisions that fit with their values, and just thinking carefully. We spent a lot of time walking, cooking from scratch, and just trying to spend time with people that we truly want to spend the time with, and each other as a family. Just really sort of getting back to basics and really being honest with ourselves about what truly makes us happy. We have sort of been lucky enough to have a reasonable sized garden where we've moved to, so we have had a go at growing vegetables, and we've stuck with the obvious ones that are relatively easy to grow, such as courgettes, runner beans and leeks. We haven't done so well on some other vegetables, but we would like to try a bit harder with that, coming as the kids are now getting a little bit more independent. We have thought about getting a beehive, but we haven't got round to that at the moment, so watch this space. Yeah, so it's been a really sort of challenging but exciting 10 years, and we really wouldn't change what we chose to do. Where we were living in Kent, it was much more built up. Although there was nice countryside, it was much harder to get access to. Living where we do, we live right on the border with Wales, so there's just so much on our doorstep, and the schools are just generally nice over here as well. So I'd love to sort of hear from anybody if they've done anything similar, or if they are thinking of moving from a busier area like an urban area to a more rural area, if they've got a young family, and what sort of challenges that has given them, because it would just be fantastic to share that experience with other people. I am thinking of possibly doing some more videos if I connect with other people, just to maybe look at sort of food that we cook, because we really have getting used to really trying to use up food as much as possible, and just really thinking about what we're eating. We're not vegetarian, but we do have, quite often people say, oh, you should have a meat-free day a week, but we have really sort of tried to go the other way, where you just have maybe one day a week where you might have meat, and the other times we are really sort of thinking about what we're making. So I have discovered some quite good recipes on other people's YouTube channels, and ChatGPT has given us some ideas as well. So really just trying to think about what we're eating. But yeah, if anybody's got any other sort of experiences, I'd love to hear. I'll have a little look and see if there are any other recipes I could potentially share with you all next time. Anyway, nice chatting with everybody. Bye bye.